This is Carrie. Now we have a his and hers and ours. I had 4 and she had 4, actually 5, but one had passed away. So I had 4 and she had 4 living, and we got married and had 2 more. This is a big family. I mean, my wife and I have 10 children. That's a big family, isn't it? This is a picture of our family of a few years ago. We're going to be in Switzerland together next week. I travel home tonight, load up all the kids and the 2 grandsons, and head off to Switzerland. My wife wants me to send her love to each and every one of you. Now, I want you to understand that Monavie is in 23 countries. But no country is more important to Carrie than India. And I tell you this, I hope that you can feel my heart, and more importantly, I hope you can feel Carrie's heart in what I'm about to tell you. She desperately wanted to be here today. She will be coming with me next time, Sajiv. She wants to come and help the children. She has a love for children like few people I've ever met. She has this dream. When we started the company, she said, Dallin, if we're going to start a company, we need to give back and do something significant and allow the distributors a way to help other people. And so, because of Carrie's vision, we started the More Project to help children in Brazil that's now expanding into Thailand and now into India. I look forward to the time that Carrie can come with me and we can come out here and love on the children, because that's what her passion is. So she wanted me to express her love. As CEO of the company, I want you to understand a little bit about me and my wife and my family, because to me, family is so very, very important. I tell people that my priorities in life are, I try to put my God number 1 in my life, my family number 2, and my business, Monavie, number 3. Now, some days I get it wrong because I'm far from perfect, but my family is very important, and this is my family. Back in 2005, when we launched this company, this is what the product looked like. My brother Randy is actually the one that designed the label. We've come a long way. This is what we looked like in January of 2005, and maybe this is why people quit. They looked at that bottle of juice and said, I don't think this company's going anywhere. We knew it was. We believed. We went to work. We had a meeting. Some people signed up. We had another meeting. Some more people got involved. Some people were getting involved. Some people were quitting. Some people were getting involved. Some people were quitting. I didn't spend any time with the people who quit. I spent time with people who had a dream and a vision of a better life in their future. So many of those people have come up to me in the last 8 years and said, Dallin, I knew you could do it. And I said, stop lying to me. If you knew we were going to do it, you wouldn't have quit. But 10 people didn't. And with those 10 people, we went out in America and created a company that accumulated $1 billion in sales faster than any company in the history of direct selling, because we had a dream and a vision. That's what's possible. So this same company is now coming to India, and now it's your chance. You're here at the very beginning. 5, 10, 20 years from now, Monavie will be strong and growing and thriving, not only in India, but throughout the rest of the world. Have a vision for you and your family. Say, wow, if not Monavie, what? And if not now, when? When is it going to be your turn? When is it going to be your chance to be able to get free, to be able to see the world, to be able to have fun, to be able to help people, and to be able to make money each and every week through Monavie? It's your chance. You just have to make a choice. You have to make a decision, and you have to be committed. One of Monavie's founders, Henry Marsh, my partner in business, he's an Olympic athlete. Not a one-time Olympian, but a 4-time Olympic athlete. You don't make an Olympic team once, 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times without understanding persistence and determination and commitment and drive, and never say never. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, and when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, and when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile but you have to sigh, and when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Because life is queer with its twists and turns, as all of us sometimes learn. And many a struggler turns about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Success is failure turned inside out. So stick to the task when you're hardest hit. It's when things seem worst that you mustn't quit. In life, my experience is, until we're willing to march off the cliff in faith, to get uncomfortable, we're going to continue living a life of mediocrity. But it's not until after we get out of our comfort zone and willing to take some risks that the real rewards in life come. I'm grateful to be surrounded by people who are risk takers. I'm grateful to be surrounded by people who are dreamers. Because of these people, we've gone out there and changed the world one person at a time. In Monavie, we create a new millionaire every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks, a new millionaire in Monavie since the company began. So that's what we looked like in 2005. This is what we look like in India at the launch today on June 2nd of 2012. A beautiful bottle of juice. You're going to be hearing more about these products from Dr. Clayton. Next slide. Next slide. This is what our building looked like. When we showed people this building in 2005, they quit. Didn't look very impressive. Well, we didn't quit. We went out and had another meeting. And because we had another meeting, more people got involved. And no longer are we in this building. We're now in this building. Next slide. Because we're willing to dream a little bit, we went out and created a worldwide company. But it all starts with a dream. Don't let anybody steal your dream in life. Next slide. I talk about Monavie being that rare 5-star company. It's like a 5-star hotel. There's a difference between a 1-star hotel, a 3-star hotel, and a 5-star hotel, right? Monavie is one of those rare 5-star companies. And it all starts with the right products. Products that are consumable. Products that are for men and women, for children, for the young and the old, regardless of the color of your skin, regardless of your age, regardless of your gender. People around the world enjoy the benefits of the Monavie products. So it's universally loved and used. Next slide. The second star in that 5-star opportunity is the right management, the right leadership, not only corporately, but in the field. With amazing people who are not afraid to dream. There's Randy and my good friend Henry Marsh. Next slide. Raj Lingram. Raj, the president of this region of the world. We've got a guy in Raj. He called me at 1 o'clock in the morning when I flew in and he said, Dallin, I promise you, Monavie, India is going to be #1. I like a guy who says that. I like someone who's willing to dream, willing to set some goals and say, we want to be #1. You know, I don't really have a lot of time to spend with people who say, we want to be number 23. I like being around people who say, look, we're going to shoot for the stars. I want to be #1. How many of you want to be #1? Anybody? I'm in a group of winners. So that's Raj Lingram. Next slide. And of course, Guna, that you've heard from, the general manager, he works about 18 hours a day. Amazing worker for you. Next slide. This is my good friend Sachin that you're going to be hearing from today. He's the CEO and president of MVP. Monavie values people. What does that mean? It means this is a system, a global system, so that as a distributor, as you start building your business in India, you're going to know people who know people in Thailand, and in Malaysia, and in Singapore, and in Poland, and in Germany, and in Brazil, and even in America. We have a big Indian population in America. Let's get some of those folks in America in your organization in India. Does that make sense? So Sachin is responsible to make sure that we have a system, a global system to teach you how to build your business. So that as you have a business, rather than jumping on a plane and going all over the world, although that's fun and nice, we want you to be able to have a life. So you can stay home occasionally and know that when you send people to a Monavie function anywhere in the world, they're going to hear something very similar to what they're going to hear in Bangalore. because we have one global system managed by the company and administered by the leaders in the field. We will be the first company in direct selling to do such. Now, most companies allow the distributors to create their own systems. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. All of those commissions have cleared the bank. Now, in 23 countries, paid out over $1 billion in commissions to people around the world. It's your turn. You know, the other part of the compensation plan, in addition to the income, are the trips and the cars. You know, you get to Ruby, and you're going to go to a Ruby fly-in. You get yourself to Diamond, and we take you to Hawaii, to a 5-star resort. Not once, but you get to Diamond and stay there, build a solid business. We take you there every year. How many of you would like the idea of going to Hawaii and staying in a 5-star resort and having Monavie pay the way? Anybody? Anybody want that free trip? We're going again this September. I want these guys in the front who are already at the rank of Diamond to stand up for a second and say, Aloha! Aloha! They're on their way to Hawaii, okay? They're on their way to Hawaii. Congratulations. We're going to be in the beach together in Maui, okay? At the Grand Wailea. It's a phenomenal resort. Every year to Hawaii, you get to Diamond. How about at Black Diamond, getting a brand new Mercedes? That's pretty nice, isn't it? Sajeev, you going to turn the keys over to Bindu? Is it Bindu's car or is it Sajeev's car? He doesn't know. I think it's Bindu's car. So free trips. Every year we go on free trips to Hawaii for the Diamonds. Next slide. As Black Diamonds, we take another trip every year. Next month, well actually this month now, I told you I'm going home tonight, picking up Carrie and the kids. We're going to be joining the Black Diamonds in Switzerland. A free trip to Switzerland, the Swiss Alps. I visited the Swiss Alps when I was 18 years old, and I said, someday, somehow, some way, I'm going to come back to Switzerland. We're taking the Black Diamonds to Switzerland in another about 8 or 9 days for an incredible trip. But listen, we take the Black Diamonds on trips every year. So if you're not going to be in Switzerland this year, don't worry about it. Let's set some goals and say, you know what? I want to get to Diamond. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to get my family free. Then I'm going to get to Black Diamond. I want to get that Mercedes-Benz. And I want to start going on those free trips around the world. Because now we've taken the Black Diamonds to Bora Bora. We took them on a 14-day cruise in the Mediterranean. We took them to Ireland. We took them to Cabo in Mexico. We're going to Switzerland this week. Look where we're going next year. Next year we're going to take all of our Black Diamonds on a cruise to Alaska. We want you there. I want you to dream it. I want you to believe it. I want you to go home and find a picture of a cruise ship in the water like that. Find a picture like this. Put it in your home somewhere. You got to believe it to see it, to achieve it. I'm going to be on that boat next year with all the Black Diamonds. I know this, that to build $1 billion company in India, we're going to have 100 Black Diamonds. We've got 1 Black Diamond right now. I'm looking for 99 more. How many of you want to be a Black Diamond? Say, I'm a Black Diamond. 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 So let it be. So let it be. You're all Black Diamonds. Now we're just waiting for the points to catch up, okay? You got to see it. Say, I'm a walking Black Diamond in Monavie, and I'm going to go out there and make the rest of that happen. So we're going to Alaska next year. Some of you are going to be there as Black Diamonds. Hey, you guys are going to be there? Do we have some Black Diamonds going to be there next year in Alaska? It's not quite as warm as India. Bring your coats. Okay, that's 2013. Guess where we're going in 2014? This is a couple years down the road. I want you to dream it and believe it. This is where